Gruesome twosome.
Good evening, folks. Apologies for the delay. As you see, there's only two of us here. There are normally three, so we're going to name the guy who's not here for us.
Yeah, instead of the terrible threesome, you've got the gruesome twosome tonight.
You've only got Curly and Larry. We've left Mo behind.
Absolutely.
We were done tonight.
Yeah.
Again, folks, apologies. Look, we'll give him we'll let him off. Our good colleague Steve is currently in the queue waiting to give blood that he thought he would have done by now. So he's trying to do a good deed. We'll let him off.
Absolutely. Did I see a vampire in town earlier on today or something?
It's probably just him dressed up now pretending.
That'll be a sense of humor, all right.
Although I'm sure that if he does tune in while he's bored waiting in the queue, that he can send us some comments, Steve.
Yeah.
And
nice ones.
Yep. And we will also hopefully what we're going to do now, bear with me, we had the show all lined up, we had everything set, so I am going to have to do some rejigging of the show, but we're going to start with some of Michael's reviews for this week, this show. Michael, you had one cleaner, I think. Can you give us a rundown on it?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if anybody's seen this. It's reasonably new. Now, it's, okay, I've lost her name completely. You can remind me. What was the girl in the last 3 Star Wars movies called? I can't remember.
Daisy
Ridley. That's it. I knew Ridley was somewhere, and I kept going Ridley. She stars as a window cleaner, but she's not any old window cleaner. Of course, she has been in the military, and she has left the military, and she's gone her own way, wants her own life, doing window cleaning and things like that. Now, of course, as you guess, I suppose this situation was kind of been brought in because of Nakatomi Plaza. Maybe that's what the building was called. Bad guys break in, bad guys go mad, and Daisy's out on basically one of the machines outside trying to get into the place and trying to save everybody if at all possibly she can. It's an interesting movie. Clive Owen actually is in it for a very brief period of time, which is a pity because I really like Clive Owen. But good action sequences. If you're into that sort of type of humor like Die Hard and things like that, yeah, this isn't bad. Okay, probably Bruce Willis would have had the whole thing sorted in half the time, but we won't go there.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll have a quick look at the trailer and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it a little bit more.
Excellent.
He's going to blow the building.
We're hearing reports of an incident at the Agnian Tower.
What's your emergency?
Are you kidding me?
Greedy, needy, cocky. We're going to shine a light on your crimes. Cheers.
Great to have you on board.
Any attempt to gain access, the whole building explodes.
Someone got inside.
One of the cleaners. Find them.
Put it down.
If I did the cleaner, ex-army.
He's going to blow the building.
Everyone's got a personal Joey.
If you touch him, I will end you.
No smoke without fire, right?
I've got what he wants. You get as many people out as you can.
You want to hang this whole operation on a window cleaner who couldn't hack the army?
I'm not going to let you down.
Well, what did you think?
Very interesting now.
To be honest, I'd say the most exciting bits in the trailer, but go ahead.
I'll be honest with you, I was kind of wondering whatever happened to Clive Owen.
Yeah.
He was kind of
an awful lot.
the big man there for a while and then suddenly just vanished.
Yeah, out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on. And he's not in this very long. But when he is in it, he has a presence. You know what I mean? He is that type of actor. There is a presence, Clive Owen's in the room. Very, very good. I kind of wish he was in the film a bit longer, but maybe it's a comeback for Clive Owen or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But overall, the film was pretty good, I think. I give it a 6 out of 10. Obviously, as you see with trailers, you see the most exciting parts and the most exciting sequences and things like that, She spent rather an awful lot of time on the outside of the building, is a good way to put it. You're kind of going, come on, get in, start taking a few people out.
The big question that a lot of people would have is, has she redeemed herself from Star Wars?
A bit. She's, it was better than any of the Star Wars movies. I'll definitely say that for sure, yes.
Well, I mean, look at it. I'll be honest with you. That was an unfair comment of me, but she didn't have a lot to her name, and the poor Daisy, she got a lot of hardship for Star Wars. So I'm delighted to see her in something else. It's just strange again that it's another big action film.
Yeah, it is really, and she isn't actually good. She isn't actually bad in it. There's climbing sequences. There's climbing sequences and stuff like this. Okay, in reality, maybe not exactly, going to happen. But she does actually make it look like, you'd think she was doing it, which is a good thing. So obviously she's done some background or a bit of rock climbing or things like that in advanced training to do all this sort of stuff. So, I mean, from that point of view, she did a good job. If she can make some more films like this, I think she'll do quite well.
Very good. So this is brought by Apple TV, isn't it?
Nope, that's the next one.
I do apologize about that.
Yeah, I think this is a Netflixer actually. Cleaner, is it?
Something. We'll go along to the next one, and I will look that up. I don't think it's Netflix. Netflix normally have their little end at the start of it, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's true. Actually, yes, that's true. Actually,
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
So, what have you got in store for us next? Would you like to give us a brief?
Echo Valley. Now, this is an Apple movie. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know about everybody else. Some people like Apple. Some people like Disney. Some people like Netflix. I like Apple. Apple doesn't make an awful lot. It's not, in the words of Eric Cartman, Netflix will make anything. It's pretty much right. Whereas when you're getting stuff from Apple, normally it's of a very high quality. There'll be the odd one you're not going to like, but normally they do hit the ground running, like the F1 movie and things like that. This one, Echo Valley, oh yeah, Julianne Moore is just absolutely staggeringly brilliant in it. Julianne Moore's great in everything, though, isn't she?
She is. She's one of those ones now. Let's have a quick look at the trailer, and we'll have a look and see.
Roll it there, Colette.
I need help. Okay, let's get this off. Are you bleeding?
Okay, calm down. Breathe.
You need to be completely honest with me. What happened?
I was with my boyfriend and we started arguing.
Is he okay? But it was an accident.
No.
It was he.
I hit him with a rock.
Did anyone see you?
No.
Okay, go upstairs. And don't leave your bedroom till I come back.
Hello? We need to talk.
About what?
You must be Claire's mom.
Stay away from him, Mom. He's crazy.
Hey, Claire, why would you say that about a close friend?
I'm guessing you haven't heard from Claire.
She showed up here last week.
What did she want?
What does she always want? Money.
She's our daughter.
Our daughter is an addict. She'll show up, put on that smile, and you'll give her anything she wants. I know what you did. I make one call, and all roads lead back to you.
How are you holding up? I can't really talk about her.
I'm freaking out right now because I read that bodies float.
What are you doing out here?
Claire, what's going on? What did you do?
Mom, I'm in trouble!
You have a lot, and I want it.
I won't let anything happen to you.
What'd you do?
I took care of it. All of it.
Now
It's
that's
intriguing.
interesting.
Yeah, basically, you could ask yourself, the main thing about this is a drama, it's a thriller. And it's basically the question is, how far would you go for your child? That is the real question. The acting is superb in it, I have to admit. Fiona Shaw, everyone knows Fiona Shaw. She's brilliant in it. Donald Gleason is a bad guy, very intimidating, I have to admit. He's a great actor, though, I have to admit. He's a great character, Donald. And you saw Kyle MacLachlan. He's not in it very much, unfortunately. I'd like to have seen a bit more of him. But Sydney Sweeney as the daughter, the sort of drug addict daughter, she's absolutely brilliant in it, you know. And it's just one of those movies. It's set in stables. The mother, her Julianne Moore, she owns stables. She's a riding school, and it's not doing very well. She's separated from her husband, and of course, their daughter has issues with drugs, and they've sank a lot of money into that. And she comes home with a bit of troubles, and it kind of kicks off from there. There is a great little twist at the end, I have to admit. You might see it coming, you might not, but it's very clever the way it's done. And the end is bittersweet as well. Just wait till the very, very end, you'll understand exactly what I mean. But
well, I mean, like looking at the trailer there, I mean, first thing, yeah, Sydney Sweeney, Julianne Moore, you know you're onto a great
Oh,
movie.
absolutely. You know,
And
there's-
then when you think of it, that you've got, in your supporting cast, you've got Donald Gleeson, you've got Fiona Shaw, you've got Kyle MacLachlan. You're like, wow, this is brilliant.
it's absolutely fantastic, I have to admit.
I hadn't heard of it now, but I'll tell you, I'll definitely be watching it in the next couple of days.
It was one of those films that I kind of saw and I went, I'm looking for something a bit different tonight. And I said I'd stick that on. It's reasonably new from Apple. It's not out very long. And I just, I fancy something like a thriller or a drama or whatever, And it's very simply done. I think the acting is just staggering in it. And it's very, very, very well written. I'd say a highlight of this year so far, practically. I'm leaving highlight of the year for Superman.
Oh, well, we'll have a discussion about that in a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll have to come back to that. Of course, we'll have to come back to that.
Yeah. First thing is, I've had a couple of messages here from viewers who are telling me that for some reason their comments won't come through to us. But I'd like to say a thank you to Kelly, who pointed out that Echo was on Prime.
Cleaner, you mean?
Sorry. Yes, sorry. Here the show's all jumping around for me here. I'm backwards.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Update everyone that yes, Stephen is currently sitting on a gurney with a big needle in his arm. He just sent me a photograph, so he's getting there.
I've actually got a message from him saying I'll be out as soon as I can. And my wife has sent me a text. When he arrives, what do I do with him? I said, just send him up. Just send him up. We'll put him in. We'll stick him on the spot. We'll annoy him.
Well, I've just told him that if he wants to just join us via phone, he's got.
Yeah, that's quite true.
So yeah, I mean, those are two. So Cleaner, out of 10, what would you give it?
Cleaner, I'm giving a 6 out of 10. It wasn't very original. It was a very good action film. It wasn't badly done at all. Quite liked it. Just, 6 out of 10. I think it's a very solid score for it.
I kind of think I know where Echo Valley is going to go.
Oh, that's getting an 8. That's getting very hard to get a 10 off me. But that's getting an 8. That was very good.
I was thinking maybe a 9 from what I saw. But I'd be looking at it myself.
Yeah. I think it'd be borderline. I'll put it like that to you. It will be borderline. But well worth the time. You're going to really enjoy that movie. You really will.
Very good. Well, the best thing about Michael is when he does his reviews, it's not necessarily always the big budget movies.
No.
So he always finds something obscure. But look at, now we're going to have a quick look at some of the movies that sorry, for some reason now we are able to get messages.
Hooray! That's very good.
Oh, and she says a 9 for Echo Valley. Mike,
hey, that's very good.
Thank you.
There you are.
Always great to hear back from other people. So now we're going to go a little bit more into the mainstream. Obviously, summer's kicked off.
No.
Really busy summer with more big budget, but comic book films and rebirths. So let's have a quick look at the trailer for one. Here comes Superman.
Yo-ho.
Take me home.
Superman.
Oh, that trailer is awesome.
And there's something about the way that they've taken the original theme tune and just rejigged that it's not orchestral. It's more of the rock, the electric guitar that you can hear there wailing away.
It sounded good, actually, and I have to admit it. Just the music is. Look, as we know, I put up a review. I managed to get into the press screening of it. I was very grateful for that, I can tell you. And
this
you
was
know,
actually, I'll be honest with you, I'm sorry, I'm very disappointed that Steve isn't here, because I think this is the first movie that all three of us have seen.
Oh,
and we were really
at the same
looking forward
time.
to having a conversation, a good conversation about this.
Yeah, and I have to admit, I thought this was. I wasn't sure where it was going to be. Look, I'm a big Man of Steel fan. I like the very serious nature of it, and I like the original Superman. So I knew it was going to have to be a balancing act that was going to lean one way or the other, and I wasn't sure which way it was going to go. And the sequence started. There's a lot of stuff glossed over. It just tells you about these things, 30 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 months ago, and he crashes to the ground, and you're thinking, we're starting with a defeat. Come on, lads, what's going on? Like, this is not a good start. And then he whistles for the dog, Crypto. And I can tell you, you could nearly see everybody in the screening there going, and it was absolutely awesome. The funniest thing I've seen.
I'm going to be honest with you. Look, it's like anything. If it's a comic book movie, James Gunn is not going to disappoint.
No, that's true. That is true.
I will say that. To me, it didn't feel like a Superman movie. Not once did you think, here's the Man of Steel. Because he spends so much time in the movie getting his ass whipped. But it's still a really good movie.
It's a sensational movie. I loved every second of it. It was just...
If you love Guardians of the Galaxy, you're going to love this.
It's not far off it. Yeah.
It's got that sense of humor. It's got that, like everything with James Gunn. I don't know where he digs the music out of all the time. You're sitting there going, hang on, that song should not work in the middle of a big fight scene, but it does. It's absolutely brilliant. When I saw the trailer, my own opinion was, again, like you said, Crypto. I went, oh God, no, please no. And then I was thinking, okay, there's the Hawks, there's the Green Lantern, there's not Mr. Fantastic, Mr.
It is Mr. Fantastic, isn't it? Now you see, you've got me confused now.
No, Mr. Fantastic. That's a Fantastic one. Yeah. Anyway,
don't go on from there. I'll figure it out here.
Yep. And I thought, oh, here they are. They're cramming too much in it again, too much, but they didn't. There's two very separate stories there that cross over every little bit and piece, every bit, and interact with each other. And I think finally DC are up and running, as long as they don't rush.
Yeah. So I haven't really said that DC wouldn't have been up and running. I mean, I was a big Dark Knight fan, which I think everybody is. Okay, they kind of let the ball drop big time with the Batman. But, I liked Man of Steel. I liked Justice League, the director's cut, obviously. And I like Batman versus Superman. I thought that was absolutely amazing. But yeah, I was worried about this. I know so many people were saying, no, this is going to be good. This is going to be a good Superman movie in this. And there's so much. I don't know if you felt this, John, watching it. There was so much could have went wrong very easily. I mean, you had Crypto, you had the robots. You know what I mean? You had all this sort of stuff going on. You had Green Lantern, who has the greatest haircut I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I mean, when you go back to the comic books, that version of the Green Lantern that is played brilliantly by
Nathan Fillion. Yeah, he's great.
In the comic books, he is such a prick.
Yeah.
And Nathan plays him cocky, but cocky in a way that you love him. You
do. You like having them around, like, do you know what I mean? The only bad thing I'd say about the entire film is it's like there should have been a film before it. Just so much happens.
They need, my belief and I said it about Man of Steel and stuff like that as well. Man of Steel, brilliant movie, gave us Henry Cavill, brilliant. Henry Cavill needed another Superman movie under his belt before it went into Batman versus Superman.
I agree with that. Totally agree with that. It was almost rushed. It felt almost rushed. Now, this film is fantastic. I absolutely loved it. Even though there were so many ways it could possibly go wrong, it didn't, which was great. Which was fantastic. But I really loved it. But I felt at the end of it, it's an amazing film. It's a 9 out of 10. I am walking out of here happy camper. But I just wish there was one before it.
And now, I mean, our new Superman.
Yeah. Maybe you'll agree with this, and maybe you won't agree with this, because I was watching him very closely, as you do. Did you notice? I mean, it was simple things: sticking on the glasses, disheveling the hair slightly, and a slightly oversized suit jacket, and he just actually did look different.
I recently saw an interview with him, with a journalist who was in the movie doing a cameo, who just happens to be Christopher Reeve's son.
Right.
And he said he wanted to pay homage to Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
And asked as to how did he do it. And when you think back into the Christopher Reeve Superman when he was Clark Kent, the suit, even though he was pure muscle underneath, the suit was slightly baggy on him. It was oversized. It was great to see that they kind of went, okay, let's that works. Let's go back.
Yeah, let's stick with it. Yeah.
It was a brilliant interview I saw only yesterday with James Gunn and our new Superman. I'm going to have to look up his name in a second. I'm not a great reviewer now when I'm
not great with names. I'm not great with names.
But they were talking about should he have the underpants on the outside?
I don't care. I don't care. I got this. Some people love this authentic as per the graphic novels and that. I do see a kind of an area for that, but if a film's good, I don't care.
In the interview I saw, James Gunn said, I contacted Zack Snyder. I asked him about it. We did it with the underpants on the outside. We did it without it. And he said, in the end, he said, no, there has to be a reason for it. And Cornsworth turned around to after a discussion with James Gunn and said, but maybe the reason for it is just because.
Yeah, right. That's a good point.
James Gunn turned around and went, we'll go with that.
Yeah, there you go.
So it was a great thing. Now, there is, sorry now, because we've been stuck on this, obviously, the other star of the show.
He is hysterically funny in it. Absolutely. And it just, oh God, there's a dog in it. No, please, no. And he was brilliant. Absolutely awesome.
What I loved about this film was the tongue-in-cheek that Cornsworth could give.
Yes, totally. Totally.
Crypto's biting at his ankle. He's going, ouch, get off, all this.
Exactly, yeah.
You could see they're not the Justice League or Justice Gang yet. They're the
getting there bit by bit.
So you could see when they were fighting the monster, the scene in the trailer there, and of course Superman doesn't want to kill the monster, and the lads are just trying to get him. And you see him starting to fight and going to kill it, and you just see Superman there, and he just looks up, and he looks completely defeated, and go, here. And he just go, and it's just those little beats that are not missed. Now I haven't got a photograph of him here at it, but Nicholas Hoult, Luthor.
The star of the show, as far as I'm concerned. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10. He needs to be in one of the serious movies.
Yeah, I think. Look, for our age, Gene Hackman is always going to be Lex Luthor. But when you have Lex Luthor, who is to be pure evil, not a smart ally playing a comic, anything like that. We had Kevin Spacey at the time. Everyone thought he was great. You've had John Cryer in the series.
That's true. Actually,
who was actually a pretty good Superman or pretty good Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
Nicholas Hoult brought it to a whole new level.
You could feel the hatred in his voice. You could see it in his face. You could even the way he was even just walking. You could feel tension. You could feel bile. You could feel just everything. He needs to be in one of the big dark movies, if you ask me. Has to be. I don't care what anyone says.
Michael, just for one moment, we have somebody dropping in to say hello.
Oh, is that a head I see?
You can see an air there.
Oh, there he is.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Hi. Are you talking about Superman Dark again?
Yeah, you see, we knew come the second we mentioned Superman. You see, it always happens. Can't say Superman, Steve.
We were just commenting, Steve, that no matter out of all of us, absolute scene stealer in the movie, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor.
Nicholas Hoult, he was all right. Yeah, he was good. In fairness, he's good in everything. Though, let's be honest. He stole it's great in Nosferatu. He's great in Renfield. He's great in everything.
Renfield, brilliant.
Man of many faces.
Yeah, he's very, very good now, I have to admit, but I just felt I could feel the hatred. He was on the screen. I could feel it. I could see it. It was tangible. It was there. I've never seen a performance like it. Loved it. Loved every second of it. I thought he was brilliant.
I'm agreeing with Michael here. I thought he was
brilliant. No, I wouldn't go that far. He was.
I thought he was just incredible. I did. I have to admit, he was the highlight. Now, I'm not saying the film isn't awesome. It is. And everything about the film is very, very good. Even Nathan Fillion's haircut.
Yeah.
But Lex Luthor just, fantastic, I think.
Go ahead, Steve.
No, I really enjoyed the film. I don't think it was brilliant. I really don't. No, it was very good. But there was a couple of things with it. Like, it felt like you were coming into season 3 of a TV show. It's like there was the exposition was in the crawl, and then once it started, you're almost catching up with who's that and what are they? And this is as a comic fan, as a fan of the films beforehand.
Yeah.
The other element that I really didn't like was it was kind of trying to be a bit too contemporary. I thought the thing was basically it was Gaza. It was come on, we watch a Superman film to get away from this as opposed to bringing it there. And apart from that, I loved the tone of it. I thought they actually apart from that, I thought they got it right. This is Superman. This is the way it's supposed to be. I loved the Justice Gang, or
that's the Justice Gang. Thank you.
They were, but Nicholas Hoult is he's great. I didn't think he was, I like Gene Hackman's take on it. I did think, didn't Nicholas Hoult, he missed out on Superman. He was supposed to be cast as him, so I thought that might have fueled it a bit as well. But Nicholas Holt's a brilliant actor. He is.
Oh, he is.
I didn't think he was on point in this one, but I thought he was very good.
I think he really would have been better in something like Man of Steel because they needed someone. Actually, when you stop and you think the Dark Knight movies, if they could continue the Dark Knight movies and Superman was brought into it, in the sort of Dark Knight vein, I think Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor would have been dangerous. I think he would have been very, very good. Steve will disagree, but I think
No. You don't get Superman at all, but you just don't get.
No, probably not. Probably
Superman, Batman.
Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
Well, I loved it. I just took the film as it was. I wasn't. It was the situation. I was saying to John, we were sitting there going, "Okay, Christopher Reeve is Superman. Okay, that was very, very good. Okay, Man of Steel, Henry Cavill. Okay, that was different. It was different. It was very, very good, but it was different. Where can we go in the middle? That was the difficult part I found about this film. I think it treaded it very well. I think it placed itself spot on and was good fun. And I really enjoyed it.
No, it was fun and it was light of touch. And I loved there was even when he was talking to Lois and you had out the window, Green Lantern all were fighting with a few people. I thought that was just great the way they did.
Yeah.
There's some brilliant Easter eggs in it. Steve, you sent us a message yesterday on WhatsApp. For anybody who hadn't seen it, the social media monkeys slating.
Yeah.
And what was it that was said? New Superman film is shit. Man of Steel was better.
I have to say, kind of I think they're making a film with her next, but I love the Supergirl bit at the end. I don't know how it'll pan it for a whole film, but
Supergirl,
it's a funny little stinger,
Well, that's what I mean. The thing about the film is, again, the monkeys. And you see the monkeys on social media, and you're there going, "Oh Christ, what are they at?" You missed the point. You missed the point. Straight.
That's it. I'm looking at it here. New Superman is garbage. Man of Steel is best.
And I thought that'd be Mike's take. That's why when I saw the reviews, that's really good. Mike wrote a really good review there on Real Reviews, and I was like, I was looking forward to it.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to jump into the next one for a minute, Steve. We're going to have a look at Jurassic Park. Or Jurassic World, sorry.
Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Look up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Come on! Duncan!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Right. Someone who hasn't seen that looks a bit OTT.
Jurassic World movie.
No, but it looks OTT for a Jurassic World movie.
You did see the last one, right? Dominion.
I have to say, I'm over Jurassic World now. Jurassic Park.
What, 7 minutes too far for you?
It just got to the stage where obviously there's not much can be done. It's going to be the same plot line every time. There's an island full of dinosaurs. We're not allowed to go there, but let's go.
No, I mean, I'll say, like, this one, it did actually, when I sat there and watched it, I mean, and look, I'll be honest with you, look, it delivers in terms of it's fun. You know, it's an enjoyable time of cinema. When I came out of it, like, my wife saw it, she wouldn't really be into these types of films. She said, no, it was fun, and everyone else seemed to just enjoy it. It was just a nice, passable time that way. But I mean, like, the story is like basically they took the Lost World Jurassic Park 2, and then they took the Jurassic Park 3 with a family in danger, crammed both of them in together, and then they also took like one of the sequences you can even see from the poster there of like the T-Rex following the people on the raft. That's from the book, and that's something they'd even kind of planned to put into the first film. So yeah, it's like, look, there's nothing new. I mean, like, the only thing that's new is the new mutation of a dinosaur. It's by Gareth Edwards, who did Monsters, and there's elements of that. There's elements of Godzilla in it as well, with the shadow, with the creatures moving in shadow. And there's a lot of, like, one of the funnest things, one of the things that was most fun with it was when you had, like, you'd see a little dinosaur moving in the background, and then it gets closer. That was kind of it. You know, that was.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, like, even the mutation.
Battlefield monster.
Yeah, you know, like, everybody loves the T-Rex. Now we've got the D-Rex.
Oh, well, we had a bit silly in King Kong as well. Don't forget.
Yeah, no.
Claw.
I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I haven't seen it as yet. I am going to see it, you know, because I do like the Jurassic Park films. Of course, you're going to see it. But to me, when they said they were making another Jurassic World, we had a trilogy that left it alone. Then we had another trilogy. Looked like everything was over, and this came back. Is it Hollywood trying to catch in on the sequels? I mean, because everything seems to be sequel after sequel after sequel.
I'm sitting there thinking to myself at the moment with the whole Jurassic Park, Jurassic World thing going, how many bloody islands are there?
The next one's based on the Aran Islands, actually.
I thought it was Salty Islands.
Could be Salty Islands either. They haven't made up their mind yet.
Yeah, Michael's Greenland. Yeah.
Jurassic Rats. Jurassic Rats on Salties. I like that idea. We'll make that, Steve.
I think the only thing they could do that would be different now is if they actually did like really lean in on the horror aspect of it. I think that's like the one thing is like, you know, it's kind of like you're caught in a kind of area and then it's doing that because I mean, like, at the moment it's been action adventure, but like I said, you know, you watch this, and I think that's one of the things as well. It's franchise fatigue. Just everything's a franchise at the moment, and it's like my expectations are low going into it. It's like same with like the Predator movies, the Alien movies. You know, Superman surpassed my low expectation. I think, you know, although when I heard James Gunn I thought it'd be good, but this one, I thought maybe Gareth Evans, you know, or Gareth Edwards, sorry, he did Rogue One, he did, you know, Godzilla. I thought, oh, it might be something. Yeah, look, it wasn't great, it wasn't terrible. You know, it was enjoyable that way. But yeah, look, I mean, it's one of those things where you go to the cinema, you see like a Mosasaurus, you see like the Spinosaurs and things like that, and the T-Rex, of course, it's like, and the Titanosaurs as well, these new gigantic herbivore monster dinosaurs. So it's like it is what it is.
Was there a powerhouse actor in this actually? You know, the way the original films, you know, we had like Sam Neill and Laura Linney and Brundlefly keeps coming into me head, but you know who I'm talking about.
And
there you go.
Ali.
And then of course
he's very good.
And then of course the second batch we had Chris Pratt, like, you know, the second trilogy. Was there a character as strong as that in this film?
Well, Mahershala Ali was very good, you know, and
Good, yeah.
oh gosh, the guy I can't remember. I can't remember the actor's name, but he plays Mickey Haller in The Lincoln Lawyer. He's like the father of the family thing, and that just felt like it was really kind of hemmed in by studio, because you'd be following the mercenary characters, because they're like literally going to get blood from, it's like running a gauntlet, get blood from the largest dinosaurs to create like a cure for a cardiac effect. And while they're there, they meet this family who are stranded, you know, after being attacked by dinosaurs. But then
surprise,
you wouldn't hear anything about it. And then, like, you know, every 20 minutes or something, someone's like, "Oh, then we better go find those kids."
Well, look, let's take a slight change in style, and now that he's with us, we're going to have a quick look at a trailer here for Steve. Went to see an animated movie, so we'll have a quick look at the trailer for Elio.
You need to meet people, make friends. Your life isn't up there, Elio. It's down here.
You okay?
I'm trying to get abducted by aliens. There's a sign I'm supposed to be up there. This mole is the exact shape of the Orion Nebula.
I think you should have that looked at.
Yes! I knew it!
I am Questa, leader of GOM.
Helix, leader of Aluminum.
And you're the leader of?
Earth?
Hear that, everyone? It's the leader of Earth.
Uh-oh. This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom.
See us waving from such great heights. Come down now.
Looked very good.
Yeah, it really was. Look, it's Pixar, so you know it's bound to be, you know, at least watchable. But yeah, it tells the story of Elio. He's a young orphan who, like, he's been sent to live with his aunt. Basically, she's on a military slash kind of like a search for extraterrestrial intelligence kind of base, you know, in I think Hawaii, and it's non-communicative until he sees like this museum piece about Voyager space probe, and he becomes obsessed with the idea of life out there. And it's kind of sad, kind of how he's looking to be abducted by aliens because he thinks he might fit in a bit better out there. It's a lovely little story. Like, you know, he does get picked up by aliens, and it tells them that he's like the leader of Earth essentially. So but it's a little whimsical tale, like where you have where you have sorry, a few people just passing by.
Live on location.
Live on location.
Indeed. Sorry, our watcher Murphy asked. Yep, I got the pencils from the
excellent
here in the hotel at the moment. But it actually has a lot more in common with the likes of Flight of the Navigator or Joe Dante's Explorers from the 80s than it does with the likes of Lightyear or Toy Story. So it's very enjoyable. Also, lots of nods to E.T. I think even with the character's name Elio, short of Elliot, and he has a little E.T. type friend. I don't know, Mucus, I call him. He's like a Gordon is his name, and you can see him on the poster there as well. So it's it's very enjoyable. It has a lovely little tale about kind of like people searching for belonging and all as well. So you might have a conversation with your kids afterwards about it too. But I'd highly recommend it. I think it's probably out of the three, Superman, this, and Jurassic World Rebirth, that are still in cinemas, I believe. Like, it's one that I definitely recommend as a family watch.
It's funny with Pixar. I have to say there's always a meaning in their movies.
Yeah,
that reflects. The most standout ones obviously are Inside Out and Inside Out 2.
Yeah,
you can see it with Elio. You can see it with and I know whenever I bring my daughter to it, my youngest, who's 7, she always learns something about life from a Pixar movie.
I suppose. That's a good point.
Yeah.
There's always a moral in there somewhere.
Oh, there's always the chats after it, yeah. So,
That does look very good, though. That does look very good, Elio. I'm gonna go see that.
it was a lot of fun as well. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I said, like they seem to kind of they tug on the heartstrings, but they know how to tickle your funny bone every now and then too. So it's nice. It's really good. You know,
That's Pixar for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. There's a character, and I won't give any spoilers, but it's like it's Gordon's father, and you think he's got to be like this, like he is this mean alien thing, and you see the hidden depths. So kind of had a conversation with my youngest about people who are like that afterwards. So it's nice. You know?
Cool. Well, we'll go on to another animated one for you, but this time it's like change in tone, and that was Predator.
That's a family movie too, isn't it? I thought it was a comedy.
The Addams Family movie. We'll have a quick look at the trailer here.
You are old enough now. It's time I tell you about the monster. We must kill it, or it will kill us all.
Slightly different.
Ever so slightly different, yes. The only thing I was struck by is they're very easy to kill, these predators these days, aren't they?
I think first of all, for anyone who has never seen a Predator film, like what they're about is like they're an alien race who are like warriors who they've been coming to Earth for millennia at this stage, and they kind of hunt down the greatest, strongest animals, which has been banned for the last couple thousand years. So yeah, and in this one they hunt them through 3 different eras. You have 3 different stories, and they all come together by the end, where one is from the Viking Age, and another's from like feudal Japan, and then there's World War II, South Pacific pilot. But yeah, I agree with Mike. Like when you watch the first film with Arnold Schwarzenegger from 1987, it's a brilliant film. I think if one of those Predators was in this, that would have been a very short film. It would have like the very first we set up a trap. Oh, that was it.
Well, all I have to say is, when you look at the poster there, you go Predator, killer of killers, a race of warriors that are coming here to kill, presented by Disney Plus.
We didn't want to say that. We didn't want to say that.
Seen this, though. I tell you what, I saw the trailer to it. The animation.
Oh, it was good.
It actually reminded me of. Do you remember the Animatrix? The animated.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. Funny enough, yeah. In certain instances, the Last Flight of the Osiris, something like that. Like
yeah.
Kind of it's an anime style, It's very
yeah. I have to admit, watching it, I wasn't sure what way to take it at all when I, sitting down to watch it. It was enjoyable, but I mean, they're just too easy to kill now, aren't they? Really, compared to what it should be. They should be slaughtering Christians left, right, and centre, sort of thing. So it's kind of what's going on here. It's obviously an upshot of the film Prey.
That's it, and I tend to think of it as like, because none of the predators in this one, if they fire things, they're like firing like arrow type projectile chain things and all. I just think yes, from the same clan, like same grouping as the one in Prey, because the guys we've seen in like Predator and Predator 2 against like Danny Glover and Bill Paxton and all, like they're like the elite version of these guys. So,
it's even like the first Alien versus Predator, when they're going after the Predator's down to go after an alien. If he's able to whip the ass of one of them, people are no bother.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of strange. Look, standalone, it is quite good. I did enjoy it.
Yeah. I like a lot of it. I do agree. Like they are, we're praying this is like, it's kind of like they are very easy to kind of kill. One thing I loved about this actually is a favorite of mine, and no Mike's as well, is Michael Biehn. Actually,
yes.
He did the voice for like the Ace captain, like a pilot in the World War II section. So I was like, oh, that's great, because now Michael Biehn, Bill Paxton, and Lance Henriksen have all fought a Terminator, a Predator, and an Alien. So
that's true. That's true. I hadn't thought about that. I was just glad Michael Biehn was in it, but I hadn't thought about that one.
Yeah,
there you go now.
It's worth watching, but I think they need to get back to like the Predators being like the
they need to get back to this thing that you're going to die. You're going to die.
This is an unstoppable creature now.
Absolutely, that's what it was like. I mean, if you see the first Predator, which is a classic, it's a total classic, and you see them 3 beams coming on you, you're dead. It's a simple thing, pick you up and fire you over that way, and it's not a bother to him. You don't care. And I saw no mini explosions either. When they go to die and they all
different race. I don't think they have that technology.
It's not like Dead Predator, different clans and types of predators. Now we're not getting into that rubbish again, are we?
I think that's what we're going with it. I think.
Oh no.
And have the gun from Prey as well, but I think it goes back to the franchise thing, like where when after the Predator, which wasn't good, like a Prey came out, and because it was a departure, and because it was, it is a pretty good movie. Like it is. It's people just put it up on a pedestal. Oh, it's the masterpiece. It's like, look, the best film in that franchise is the first one. There's no comparison. But
Prey to me was very good, and she killed the Predator. But that should be an exceptionally rare thing. She was the luckiest person on planet Earth for the last century. That's the way I see what happened. This is not something that happens every so often. Ooh, no, they're going to kill you.
Well, there's a new film coming out as well. Badlands coming out in November, so we'll see how that ties up. And same director, Dan Trachtenberg. Sorry, John, you were saying?
No, I was just agreeing with you. Well, look, that. I wouldn't have been into the Predator films myself, but might be worth a look at. Going on to
Predator. I mean,
yeah. We go on to a bit of movie news. So there's 2 things actually. One, we never, obviously, folks. Sorry, we've still got viewers on with us, so that's good. Thanks for bearing with us. We'll drop the brown envelope off at the usual spot.
And thanks to Kelly for the notes as well. Thank you very much, Kelly.
But
not Mexico anymore.
Steve is shooting live in I think I know where he is actually, but go on anyway.
So we never got a chance to do a full review on it. Was Lilo and Stitch, the live action. But funnily enough, while we've been on the air, I got an email from Disney Studios to say that Lilo and Stitch live action has been the first one of their live action movies to gross $1 billion.
Whoa.
Excellent.
And you know something? It deserved it.
Yeah.
It was.
It's great. To
Yeah.
be honest with you, it's the first of the live action movies I'd actually be bothered watching.
Oh,
The rest
it was,
of them
I
would
think
not
the
be
best one.
interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say that and this is not like the one thing I was hoping to get in this was, remember when they had the the shark guy in the original one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I missed him, but I'd say he probably terrified kids. So it was but a lovely Lone Stitch, and it also brought back T. Career and Jason Lee. You know, so
Yep.
I haven't seen them in ages. So
No.
great to see him again.
And on one more note, before we came on air, our friends at Warner Brothers sent me a brand new trailer just released today.
Oh.
I said we'll play it because I know there'll be somebody here who will have something to say about it.
Oh no.
So
Oh no. There's going to be a row, and I can feel it already.
let's see what it is. So here it comes, the brand new trailer just released today for Mortal Kombat 2.
Uno mas, thanks.
You're Johnny Cage. I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
They should do a reboot.
Nobody wants that. Shit went out in the 90s.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen to fight.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
Where the hell am I?
It's called Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
Fuck that.
This is a war for the fate of your world.
You dickheads in or what? I'm not some champion. I don't have transformer arms or shoot lightning bolts. This shit's got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor.
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
There's a war going on outside. You could run, but you can't hide forever, ever.
It's time to become the hero you were meant to be.
All right, you big ugly fuck. It's showtime.
Get over here! Only the strong survive.
Finish him!
Are you shitting me? You don't have any powers? Just incredibly handsome.
I don't know. I don't know. I like Karl Urban. I do like Karl Urban.
Karl Urban's
He's
great, though, isn't
Star
he?
Trek, Red. He's always in good mood. I like anything he's in. I normally like, so I like him. So maybe I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, even in the likes of Doom, it was like he was the best part of it. You know, so
He has a way of bringing a character and kind of just making it the film watchable.
Actually, he was in. Was he a stormtrooper in one of the Star Trek, the last 3 Star Trek movies?
yeah, he was Bones.
Oh well, we'll forgive him for that. Gen V, I don't know if you've seen him in that. He's quite good in it. And of course, the boys.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, I would like to state that Michael needs a slap there because he called him a stormtrooper in one of the 3 Star
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's
It's the last 3. I haven't a clue. I saw
Yeah,
one and went,
yeah.
that's enough.
So yeah, that trailer was released today. It's getting big traction. I mean, by the time I just looked there was 1.4 million views.
Wow.
To be honest with you, I do remember seeing the first one. I don't remember what it was like because nothing really stood out in it.
I haven't seen the first one. I'm kind of sort of almost interested now because you know me, I watch any old Junkin Times. Don't bother me, just to see what something's like.
I'm wondering if Carl brought in just to be the name.
Well, I like the sense of humor he has in it. You know, I'm just an actor. I'm just a pretty face. You know, I do like the humor in it, but I don't know. There's a lot about it now I wouldn't really cross the road for, but Cara might surprise me. I will watch it because Cara Urban's in it. I'll put it right out to you.
I still have a soft spot for the original movie from '95.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to have to watch it now.
What's his name?
Was Cara Urban in that
one? Raiden was played by Christopher Lambert.
Christopher Lambert. I like Christopher Lambert.
Highlander.
Yep. He has that.
Whatever happened to Christopher Lambert?
Mortal Kombat.
Uh-oh. He's brilliant in the film Why Me? But go on anyhow. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, you know.
We've got one last trailer to show before we finish up tonight's show, leading to that leads to a bit of news. There's going to be no secrets about this. It's going to be instantly recognizable, so we'll just hit play.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws. From the best-selling novel, Jaws. Rated PG. Maybe too intense for younger children.
Is that a bit like Leviathan or The Abyss or something like that? I've never seen that film before.
Yes, folks. Jaws obviously celebrating 50 years this year. And the Three Stooges here have decided to do something completely different. And we're hosting a special 50th anniversary screening of Jaws in the Wexford Arts Centre on the 16th of August. We would love as many people to come along as possible. It's going to be a great night. I have to say, even looking at that trailer again, I'm thinking to myself, I can't wait to see Jaws on the big screen again.
No. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It is being re-released for general release this year. I have spoken to the cinemas because
you're not supposed to say that till after we've done it.
Yeah, because there's so many big movies, but the cinemas have told me that they're not going to be screening this.
Yeah.
So you want to see Jaws on the big screen? Real Reviews is the only people that are doing it.
Absolutely.
In Wexford, and of course, this will be strictly a 20-minute podcast talking about the movie, the book, and how this movie became the first summer blockbuster, the stories behind it, and what we'd really love if anybody is coming along to it is we want to hear your stories, what you thought, how afraid you were to go back into the water.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we don't bite. Michael might try and make fun of you, but Steve will be on one side, I'll be on the other side, and we'll both hit him an elbow.
Absolutely.
We'll just hit him anyway. So
Kelly actually said she might bring a pillow. So if we did, that's actually not a bad idea. If we had Jaws pillows to hide behind.
Yeah. Well, you know something. I have to say, if she hasn't got a pillow yet for bearing with us for the entire show, Kelly, you're a legend. But as well, folks, that 50th anniversary screening, you're going to get the 20 minutes podcast with us. You're going to get the movie. It's €10, and if you can come along and support us, this is what we hope is going to become the first of an annual. Not an annual, fairly regular thing where we're going to show movies that aren't screened at the cinema. Maybe we'll go with a couple more kind of slightly family friendly where. I know, yes, it's Jaws. My 10-year-old son is coming with me that night because he is going mad to see it.
Yeah, well, could you blame them? I mean, it's the same here. They're all saying Jaws, 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 Jaws. But if we're going to do family friendly, I'm sure John would be something like The Nun or, the Conjuring films or something
Halloween's
like that.
coming
Predator,
up.
that's a good family film. Yeah, that's a good family film.
Yeah, Halloween's coming up. We'll have The Exorcist.
Family friendly, yeah, very family friendly. Yeah,
we might even hand out canned pea soup.
Yeah,
it's still a freaky movie. I don't care what anyone says.
No, it's
still a freaky movie.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing this on the big screen again. Tickets are now on sale. WexfordArtCentre.ie. And they're already selling. I think we've already got 15 sold. We've limited to 100. So
15% of the way there. So
look
at
please,
book your ticket early. Just if anything, for our own peace of mind. Be nice to
and I mean, obviously, the support that people give this, and the more people that go, we can do it again with another film, as to say.
We can do it again, and this time, maybe even what we'll do is we'll put a selection of movies up on our Facebook page and
get people to vote on it. Yeah,
let our fans vote.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But I think we all agree, well, myself and John, I'm not sure about Steve, but he probably does. We would like to try and do Superman, the Christopher Reeve documentary, if people are interested.
You know what? We'll have a discussion about that. Well, look, I did have.
Why don't we do Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension?
Oh, here we go. Now this is going to go on. You're going to be here for hours.
Next week's going to want Howard the Duck.
Yeah, definitely. We want people to get their money back before the credits roll.
Actually, Piranaconda would be a good one to show as well. You could do a kind of, piranha thing,
Only if it's fighting the crocodile from Lake Placid, isn't that a thing?
Oh, that's one too. Yeah, there's another one, a Super Croc versus Octo.
The original Lake Placid, I actually have to admit, I enjoyed.
Oh, yeah, the original is good. Gleason, Oliver Platt, and
don't forget Betty White.
Richard Fonda, yeah. It was minor. He did Friday 13 Part 2, Friday 13 Part 3, and Halloween H20. So yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Halloween's coming up. The famous Halloween franchise. One movie without Michael Myers, and the bad guy just happened to be born in this town himself.
Oh.
So you never know.
Before, so.
Sorry?
I said we never mentioned that before.
There's a lot of things we've not mentioned before going on right now. This is the danger time.
Yeah. So again, folks, we'd love to bring a friend. Bring a few friends. Come along. Tell people about it. It's going to be an enjoyable night. It's going to be a bit of fun. You're going to get to see an absolute classic on the big screen again. At the moment, it's the only place in County Wexford that you're going to see it. So come along. It's only €10 for a good night out.
Yeah.
And you never know. Maybe Mike might even buy you a bit of popcorn.
No, I'm getting home again.
All right.
I'm getting home again.
Yeah. All right, folks. Steve, Mike, thanks for everything. Steve, you're not looking as pale as we thought you'd be after giving blood. Well done. That's from all our viewers.
Who's that guy with the pointy teeth behind you there? I saw a minute ago.
That's
over that side a bit. Go that way a bit more. Yeah, he's there somewhere anyway.
And we will talk to you very soon. Keep an eye out on our Real Reviews page. We're going to keep updating that with news and some other bits and pieces. And we will talk to you all very soon. And I think all three of us need to say a very special thanks to Kelly.
Yep.
Great. Oh, actually, she sent us Lake Placid. Oh my God, love that.
There you go. She's good taste.
She's got good taste.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks very much. Good night. And we will talk to you all soon.
Kiro. Bye.